Welcome to YogaByZack. So, long story short, I never looked for the sage oil for my candles. I know it's still around here. I'll find it one day. So I'm having spinach and mushroom ravioli for dinner. That's cool. So today, let's work on, let's just do a traditional yoga class today. We'll move into Warrior 1, a Warrior 2, maybe do a heart salute. I want to end this class though with a mayurasana, fish pose. I'll show you both with and without props so that you can get the both sides of it. I like it better with the props because it gives you the more support for it, so you can stay in it longer and really get some nice benefits from it. And for that, you can use a block, you can use the yoga blankets or a bolster. Most of you probably don't have that at home, so maybe a bath towel or a beach towel can work just fine. I'll show you how to roll up those blankets for that. So let's take a deep breath. Take a moment to find your center, find your peace. Become present to the moment. Try to forget about your delicious ravioli you're going to eat for dinner later. Let your shoulders melt back and down your back body. And start to open your eyes and come present to this moment right here, right now. Let's start with some neck stretches today. I'm going to come off that block. Let's start with, we'll take our right hand out to the side, crawl it out. Take that left hand, reach it to that right ear. Gently and passively stretch that neck over. Not putting any real pressure on it, just giving yourself a little bit of a kind of a weight there. Not pushing, not straining. Being aware of your body. I'm going to turn my head down a little bit because my neck is telling me I can just move that stretch over to a different muscle there. Let's take that left hand, release it, use it to push our necks back up. Beautiful. Come to your center. Let's take that left hand out to the side, right hand to the left ear, and gently, passively stretch it over. Sometimes your body tells you that you're holding some tension in a different part, so maybe you need to look down or look up to change that stretch to really work out those knots, that tension that you're holding on to. Listen to your body and adjust as you need to. let's release that right hand and use it to push our necks back up. Beautiful. And bring that left hand in. Big inhale. And exhale. Good. Let's prop up to the sky. We're going to do that. We're going to take both of our arms. Inhale up. Exhale, turn your palms to the sky. Exhale. Prop up the sky. As we inhale all the way down to your hips. Really feel your body expanding. Feel your chest cavity expanding out to the sides. Exhale, push to the sky. As you push to the sky, feel your sits bones sink deep into the earth. Use your breath to feel the stretch. One big inhale. Exhale, release your arms. Beautiful. Now let's shoot an arrow. I can do it right here. We're going to start with our left hand. Let's bring it over. Big inhale. As we exhale, we're going to draw that left hand back and shoot an arrow out with the right hand. And here, see what we're doing? We're opening our heart, we're opening our chest, opening our shoulders. Exhale. Breathing deep through the body, exhaling, letting your heart rise. And you can do this with your fingers, you can do it with your hand this way, or even with a fist. It really doesn't matter. A lot of people will tell you that it does. It doesn't. Good. Now let's switch directions. Let's take this right hand over. Inhale. Exhale, shoot the arrow. Open your chest, open your heart. Breathe deep into the hips. Exhale, let your heart rise. Open those shoulders, open your chest. Now to close this posture, we're going to inhale this left hand into our body. So ready? Inhale, now exhale, release. Let's take a moment, take a couple of breaths. Good. Let's inhale our shoulders forward. Exhale, release them down your back body. Inhale forward. Exhale, release. Let them melt down your back. Inhale forward. Exhale, let those shoulder blades melt down your back body. Wonderful, wonderful. Let's bring our feet right out in front of us, Dandasana posture. We're not going to stay here too long today because I want to move into some other things. I don't know what that is. You never know what you're going to pick up in my house. Alrighty. Let's inhale our arms up. Exhale, let your heart melt into your legs. Try to pull your toes into that heart. Following your breath, remember we inhale to our feet. Let that breath circle around like a wave and crest out the top of the head. Inhale your arms up. Exhale. Bring them down. Let's take the soles of our feet together. And again, we lift our bottoms and move to our feet. That's the safest way to release those hamstrings. Let's move into a Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Just let your legs fall down where they go. Don't try to push it or anything. If you need to put a blanket or a block under those knees for a little extra support, do so. Listen to your body, go at your level. What you're comfortable with. Keep a tall spine, lock your chin. Inhale into the crease of those hips. Really release those hamstrings. We're going to stay here for a few breaths because we're loosening up these hips because we're going to move into a really fun posture in a second. With an inhale, exhale, let's gently start to lean forward. Maybe finding a little deeper stretch here. Inhale your bodies up. Let's take the soles of our feet and try to point them, try and pull your feet out so that your soles face the sky. Take your thumbs to that center point of your feet. That's called a K1 point in acupressure. It's the first point to the kidney meridian. It activates your kidneys, it activates your core. And if you're not into that stuff, it just feels really good too. Kind of massage that point. Also called the bubbling well. It's called a lot of things. Good. Now as we have the soles of our feet, we're still pointing them up. Big inhale. Exhale, let's lean back into that Baddha Konasana. And this time, let's release our neck muscles into the earth. Inhale your body up. Release those feet. Take a breath. Good. Now let's move in. Let's take our right foot on the bottom, our left foot on top. That's a fire log pose or a double pigeon. If that's as far as you go, then stay there. That's just fine. You can also stay in a sukhasana, which is your cross-legged pose this way. But maybe challenge yourself and try a double pigeon pose. If you want even more of a challenge, go ahead and cross those legs all the way over so that you have kind of this. Stack your knees kind of on top of each other. We're going to inhale our arms up. Exhale out to the side. Lean forward just a little bit. If you need a little more height here, grab those blocks so that you're up a little bit more. We're going to lead with our heart. Let your heart melt to the earth. Gomukhasana, cow face pose. Notice if you can feel the piriformis muscle in the hip start to open up a little bit. Feel that stretch. Inhale your body up. Exhale, let's turn to the left just a little bit. Exhale. Take just a nice little side stretch here. We're going to inhale to this open side of the body. Exhaling into this crease. Inhale your body up slowly. Take a few breaths to get there if you need to. Let's go to the right. Exhale. Take just a gentle stretch to the side. Again, we're going to inhale to this open side of the body. Exhaling into this right crease of the hip. I'm going to adjust my body a little bit so that I'm in a better position here. I want to stay even on my sits bones. Inhale your body back up to the center. Take a few breaths to get there if you need to. Exhale, let's come back to that forward position. It's traditionally done out to the sides like this, but if you need to come up to the front this way, that's okay too. And again, if you need a block, a book, a chair, whatever you have available in your practice. I'm letting my heart melt to the earth. And inhale your arms up. Exhale, release. Good. Let's start to switch our legs around. Slowly and gently, make sure that your body's adjusting. Again, you can do this from, if you're in a Sukhasana, a cross legs pose, switch the cross of your legs here to here. Or if you were in that double pigeon pose, switch the cross that way. Where was I? I'm this way. My left leg goes under my right. Left leg goes under, right leg goes across her knee. Let's take a moment right here. Find that tall length of your spine. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, slowly come forward. Go Mukhasana, cow face pose. Breathe deep into the hips. Exhale out the top of the spine, out the top of the head. Start to feel the piriformis muscle on this other side. See if you notice that. If you don't notice that, being aware that you don't notice that, that gives you something to work on. It gives you a realization of what your body's telling you or not telling you. And being aware of that, being aware of your body, being aware of your presence. And let's inhale our arms up. Turn to your right side. Exhale, take a gentle fold towards the side. Again, we inhale on this open side of the body. Exhale into that crease. Make sure you're still even on your sits bones, so your fold here may not be very deep. Going as far as your body allows you to, as far as you're comfortable. Inhale your body up. Turn to that left. Exhale, take a fold that direction. Again, make sure you're even on your sits bones, so adjust your body if you need to. Inhaling to this open right side of the body now, and exhaling to that left crease of the hip. Let's inhale our bodies up to the center. Exhale, let's come back to that forward fold. Go Mukhasana, cow face pose. Again, if you're not able to come out to the sides, maybe you come up to the front. Get a little more height in your body, or even on a block or a book, or you can just stay just like this. With a straight spine, breathing into the hips, exhaling, feeling that breath spiral through your spine out the top of your head. So you get this kind of motion, twisty motion. Let your heart rise. you're down like this, you want your heart to melt to the earth. Feel your back body expand. I know I'm going through all the variations myself, but all of you pick one and stick with it and hold that posture for a few moments, but I want you to be aware of the different variations so that you can pick the best one for your body. And let's release. Let's slowly start to come out of our cow horns there. Nobody's ever told me, we couldn't decide when I was in my yoga training if that was the mouth of the cow and your feet were like its ears, or if this was the cow horns. We couldn't really decide. So you decide at home and send me an email or write a comment and tell me what you think. Good. Let's cross our legs just enough so that we can come right over here. Pull your feet underneath you. Let's come back to, let's do a Virasa lightning bolt pose today. We've done hero poses the last couple of times. The difference is, a hero pose, we have our legs a little bit farther apart. We pull the calf muscles to the outside. For a lightning bolt pose though, our knees are gonna come together and we're gonna sit straight like this so that you have this kind of lightning bolt right here. So take a big inhale. If you need to put a blanket under your bottom to give your knees a little bit more openness, a little more support, go for it. We want to breathe the same way though. We're going to breathe all the way into our thighs, really feel that expansion. Try and feel your thighs move as you inhale. Good. Let's lean forward to plant our hands. Pull your toes underneath you and let's step back into toe squats. Everyone knows that I absolutely hate toe squats, and that's probably why I do them so much. I figure one day maybe I'll start to like them. Breathe into those toes. Feel that nice little stretch through the toes, through the metatarsals, through the ankles. Good, let's lean forward. Come to your tabletop, find your strong center position. Pressing through the palm of the hands, big starfish hands. Remember, press through those palms, find your power. Top of the head goes to the wall. I'm going to turn sideways. Let's start with the Ganesha Mudra, elephant on a chain. So we're just gonna kind of move side to side and back and forth, and just any direction like you're an elephant trying to get loose from a chain. Really loosen your spine, move any direction that you need to. Maybe doing some little barrel rolls with your torso. Good. Let's curl our toes back under. Let's push back down facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Again, pressing through those palms of your hands, finding your power, finding your strength. Breathing all the way through the spine. Let's come forward, Chaturanga plank pose. Lower it down. Let's come into just a baby cobra today, not a full one. Just a tiny Bhujangasana. Breathing into that lower sacrum, the tailbone of your spine. Exhaling out the top of the head. Exhale, let's come back down to the earth. Curl those toes under. Let's reverse that chaturanga. Down facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let's start with this right leg. Inhale this right knee into your tummy. Exhale, plant that foot to the palm of the hands. If you want a little bit of a challenge today, stay up on those toes. If you need the balance, plant it into the earth. Ready? Inhale our bodies up. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. Remember when we inhale up, we're coming into this you because you are beautiful. Really breathe into it. Keep that front knee bent. Open those shoulders. When you exhale, let your shoulders melt down your back body. Let's start to turn into our left side, opening your hips just a little bit, letting your palms fall down right here to the side so you have this levelness here. Once you're in Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2 here, you can either look forward this way or take your drishti, your gazing point, over these front hands. Front hands, there's only one. Front hand. Breathing into those hips. As you exhale, let your chest, let your heart rise. Your Uddiyana Bandha. Really breathe into it. Now let's take this back hand, mine's my left hand. I'm going to softball it under. Just like this, rotating my hips with it. Coming back up to my Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, release your shoulders, come down into this U. This kind of U shape with your arms. Take a moment, breathe through it. Good, big inhale. Exhale, let's come back down to the earth. Plant your palms, let's take that right foot back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, down facing dog. Pressing through the palm of the hands, finding my big starfish palms. Let's come down chaturanga, plank pose. Release to the earth. Let's come up to a full bhujangasana, cobra pose. Breathe into the lower sacrum of the spine. Exhale out the top of the head. Let your heart shine forward. Exhale, let's come back down to the earth. Curl those toes back under. Chaturanga. And push back into your down facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let's go to that left leg. Inhale that knee to your tummy. Exhale, plant it to the palm of the hands. Again, if you want that extra challenge, stay up on that back toe. If not, plant it to the earth. Ready? Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Inhale your body up. Exhale, release your shoulders down that back body. Lock your chin. Inhale all the way to the earth. Exhale, let your heart rise. Maintain that bend in your front knee. Now when we move into our Warrior 2, on this side we're going to open up to the right side. Let your arms fall. And take your drishti, your gazing point, either straight out this way to your side, or straight out in front of you over that hand, over that left hand. Keeping your hands parallel like they're coming straight out of your shoulders. Not higher, not lower, just straight, even. Now let's take this back hand, mine's my right hand, let's softball it under. Inhaling, straightening our hips with it. Inhale, exhale, come to that U, let your shoulders melt down your back body. Exhale. Maintain that knee, that bend in the front knee. Breathe into it. Let's take a big breath in. Exhale, let's come back down to the earth. Plant those palms, let's pull that left leg back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, down facing dog. Press through the palm of the hand, you know how to do it. Let's start to melt forward, chaturanga, plank. Let your body come down to the earth, Straighten those toes and Bhujangasana Cobra. Exhale, let's release to the earth. Push back up into Chaturanga. And push back Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now let's walk, step, or jump your way to those front feet, or to your front hands. Inhale, swan dive up. Exhale, release your arms. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more, inhale up. Clasp your fingers, turn those palms to the sky. Exhale, find the length of your body. Your palm tree posture, standing strong like a palm tree. You never think of a palm tree being very strong, but they go through hurricanes and still stand. You can too. Big inhale. Exhale, let's twist to the right. Inhale to the front. Exhale to the left. Inhale to your front. Exhale to release our arms. Let's come to our mountain pose. Tadasana. We're going to bring our feet about hip width apart so that our feet are right underneath us. Bend your knees just slightly. Hands out to the side, palms face forward. Open your heart. Lock your chin into the spine. Inhale, planting your feet to the earth, rooting into the earth. Exhale, letting your breath spiral up the spine, out the top of the head. Find power. You're a strong mountain now. Only in yoga do you go from being a cobra to a palm tree to a mountain. Oh, we were a cow too. We did a cow. Stand strong. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Let's do some nice little kidney swings here. Make sure that you turn your foot with it so you don't twist your knee. Just gentle. Releasing your body. And come to your center. Let's find a nice, strong, standing posture again. Let's start with our right leg. We're just going to swing it. It helps to move your arms with it. Try to keep your balance. Good. Now from there, I'm going to take that leg that I was swinging If you need some extra balance, keep it down here on the ground. You can put it at your calf muscle or above the knee to your thigh, never on the knee joint. Vrksasana is our tree pose. Once you find your balance here, take your hands to your heart. Let's take a few breaths. When it's available for you, inhale your hands up and let your tree branch out. Let's bring our hands back into our heart. Exhale, release your body. Take that left ankle, twist it around, rotate it, shake it out. That's a lot of work on that leg. All right, let's come back to a strong standing posture. We've got the other side to do. I just did my right leg, so now I'm going to move to my left leg. You pick which side you were doing. And let's swing it out. Again, moving your arms with it helps with your balance. Good. And again, you can come down to the earth this way, to the calf muscle or to the thigh, never on the joint, never on that knee joint. It's going to place too much pressure there. Find your balance, hands to the heart, prayer posture here. When it's available for you, inhale your arms up. Exhale, let your tree branch out, let your tree bloom, let it grow, let your heart shine. Let's bring our hands back into our heart. Try to keep your balance. Exhale, let's bring it back to the earth. Release your body. Shake out that ankle, do some nice little circles, shimmy shake. That's a lot of work there. All right, let's come to a standing posture. Inhale our arms up. Gently and slowly, let's swan dive down. Exhale. Let's just hang out here for a moment. Release the top of your head into the earth. Let's plant our palms into the earth. Move your body slowly back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, down facing dog. Take your time to get there. Press through the palm of the hands, breathe. And let's come forward, bend your knees, let's come down to the earth. Let's set up for a couple of breaths here. We're going to come all the way down to our back bodies. And again, when we come to our back bodies, we need to adjust our super sweet headbands. Take your hands out to the side, palms facing down for this one. We're going to slowly move into that fish pose that I talked about earlier. Inhale our arms up. As your hands reach above your head to the floor, that should be your entire inhale. Exhale, slowly bring your hands back to the earth. As your hands reach the earth, that's your exhale. Now let's do it with our hips. Inhale up. Your hips should reach their highest point when your hands reach their highest point above you. That's your inhale. Don't go above the bottom of the shoulder blades. So that's your length. That's, for me, that's my length right there. That's the bottom of my shoulder blade. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale, come back to the earth. Now for the unsupported fish pose, what we can do, we're going to pull up our hips. You can take your hands and clasp underneath your body. And you want to let your heart shine forward. Let your tummy to the sky. That's one variation here. Breathing through the body. Release. Good. If you want the supported posture, let's show one variation of it here. You can do this with a bath towel at home, even a pillow. You can even do it with a block. But I know everyone has bath towels at home, so that's what we'll use. You can leave this folded out this way. Fringe always goes to the bottom of the mat. This way, I need a little bit taller, so I'm going to fold it over again like that. No, I'm not. I'm going to roll it over that way. And that'll go to, for a woman, it would be like where your bra strap is, kind of the lower shoulder blades, maybe a little bit higher than that. Roll back onto it. Let your shoulders melt to the earth. And there's your supported posture that way. If you need to put a cervical roll, which is just another rolled blanket under the neck, you can do that. You can also put a rolled blanket or a bolster under your knees if you need a little support there. Really just open your shoulders, open your heart. With this one, take your hands out to the sides. It really opens your chest, your shoulders. You can release your legs to the earth if you'd like. Here I'm breathing. I'm trying to breathe all the way through the length of my body. Exhaling. I'm exhaling through my heart. I'm letting my heart shine. There's 1,000 different variations for this, so you pick which one works best for you. I've just shown a couple here. If you don't have the bath towel available or props available, you can also move that out of the way and just lay here with your arms open. I have too many things in my way. Just open your heart and open your chest, taking deep breaths. I'm going to pull my legs up to the width of my mat and do some nice little windshield wipers here. Just slow and gentle, I'm going to release my back muscles, my lower sacrum. And I'm going to move into my Shavasana, the end of my practice. I'm going to find a nice resting posture. I think I'll take my hands to the earth today. Some nice grounding thoughts. Find your breath, find your peace. If you would like to stay in your Shavasana a little longer, do so. Otherwise, start to bring a little life back into our body. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. When it's available for you, let's turn to the right side. We'll take a few breaths here. And when it's available for you, take that left hand, this one, and use it to push your body up slowly at your own pace. We'll come up and meet in a tall seated posture. Let's inhale our arms up. Thank you for taking care of your mind and your body. Smile with your eyes. Smile with your mouth. Smile with your heart. Thank you. I hope you guys had an excellent practice today. I know I did. My heart smiles because I'm going to have spinach and mushroom raviolis for dinner. Tell me what you're having for dinner. Shoot me an email, send a comment, let me know how you're doing. I hope you enjoyed this practice. You can visit me at zackgraves.angelfire.com. Hit like, subscribe. I'll see you on Tuesday at 7 for our next Yoga by Zack. Thanks. I'm gonna get me some ravioli.